Hello math enthusiasts, welcome to section 3 of Integrals Made Easy. In this section, I'm gonna to discuss about substitution method. What is this exactly? Suppose you have an integration in form this. In here, we have one function composed with f, and in the outside is exactly derivative of this. For example, in here, we have sine x squared times 2x dx. You know, this is your gx, and exactly in outside is this factor derivative, and we can use this method and start to integrate. But how is this procedure, guys? At the first, in here, we suppose gx is u, and we start to take a derivative, therefore du is g prime x dx. But what happened by this strategy? This form of integration simplifies to this. Why? Because that is u, and g prime dx is exactly du, and your integration turn to integration f u du. Okay, and we can integrate so easily. For example, in here we have x squared plus 1 equal to u. If I suppose this, if I gonna to calculate derivative, this part derivative is 2x dx, and this part is a constant and derivative is 0. Therefore our du is exactly 2x dx. If I gonna to substitute, exactly I write this 2x dx divided to x power 2 plus 1 power 2 by 1 over 2. Why? Because at the first I multiplied x by 2, and after that I flip 2 and put in output of integral. Okay, right now I can substitute in here. In the top is integration du. In here this is u power 2 and 1 over 2. Right now I can write in here is 1 over 2 integration u minus 2 dx, and is 1 over 2. You add a 1 for this is minus 1 divided minus 1, and in the last I just put this value for u, and is minus 1 over 2 x power 2 plus 1 minus 1 plus c. That is our total answer. Okay, what about this, guys? If you are not mastering trigonometry, I prefer to follow our trigonometry course, and because I explain all these materials with details in there, and we know the sine 2x is 2 sine x multiply cosine x, and I just put in here is I prefer to put 2 in the output of integration is sine x multiply cosine x. Cosine and cosine is cosine power 2 dx. Therefore, if I substitute cosine x by u, or minus sine x dx is du. Right now just I must put this part as a minus du, and that is u power 2, and our integration u power 2 minus du, and that is exactly minus 2 u power 2 du. And that is so simple. If you're gonna to calculate this, at the first add a 1 to power is u power 3 divided 3 multiply by minus 2 plus c, and after that you can substitute u as a cosine, and your total integration is minus 2 cosine x power 3 divided 3 plus c. Okay, about this question, what is your idea about this? I think it's repetitive, and I just write for you to explain and start to calculate this. But one more thing is so important in here, that is not cosine x, is cosine x power 1 over 2, and our procedure is exactly the same. Okay guys, what's your idea about this? Although our procedure we must use the substitution, but which factor we must put the u? If you was a little genius, I put 1 tangent x as a u, and therefore is 1 plus tangent over 2 x dx is du, and we know from trigonometry, I told you if you're not master, please at the first follow that. 1 plus tangent over 2 x is 1 over cosine x over 2, and therefore I put in here exactly exactly integration of 1 plus tangent over 2 dx divided to 1 plus tangent. Okay, right now let's change the variable, that is du exactly, and integration is du divided to radical u. And if you're gonna to calculate this, at the first I put this form minus 2 du, and right now if I'm gonna to add by 1 is u 1 over 2 divided 1 over 2 plus c, and at the last you must substitute u by this and your integration procedure finished. What's your idea about this? Which one we must put u? Exactly, sine 2x is u. Am I right? Okay, let's get started. The derivative is 2 cosine 2x is du, and at the first I multiply by 4 is 4 cosine 2x divided to sine 2x over 2. Okay, right now I'm gonna substitute in here. I put 2 cosine 2x divided to sine 2x over 2 dx. Right now I can put this one as a du, and our integration change to du divided to u power 2, and therefore it's so simple, and you can substitute by 2 u minus 1 divided minus 1 plus c. Okay guys, but the last question is a little tricky. At the first I multiply by e minus power x, and that is e minus power x plus 1 dx. And right now if I put as a u, our division is minus e power minus x du. Therefore if I gonna to substitute in here, is integration of this part is exactly du and u plus 1, but it's not du because it has a minus and minus du. Okay, I put the minus in out, and is u du, of course, u plus 1, and our calculating implies that minus ln u plus 1 plus c, and in the last you just put the u as a. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this helpful, please don't forget to comment and share with your friends, and if you're not our subscribers at the first, please subscribe this channel. Take care. Bye bye.